Hey guys, and welcome to today's Coffee and Christ. Hope you're doing well today. This time of year, my wife loves watching Hallmark movies. Now, if you're familiar with Hallmark movies, you know that they're all exactly the same.
Boy meets girl, girl's already dating and engaged to somebody else, and then...
Inevitably, in an unlikely circumstance, somehow in the midst of a snowstorm, an unpredicted out of nowhere snowstorm, they end up trapped in a house or a barn, something like that. And in an unlikely event, an unlikely circumstances, she falls hopelessly in love, or occasionally they flip the script and he falls hopelessly in love with this other. Lo and behold, by the end of the movie, you begin to realize the person that they were engaged to is a real jerk. And hero beats jerk, everybody lives happily ever after. Thus the plot over and over again. Now, some people like it, and that's great. Enjoy them, have fun with them. And I wonder if perhaps some of the reason why people like them so much is because the script is the same. That they can find comfort in, I kind of know what's going to happen. I just want to see how they're going to go about it this time.
It's predictable.
Yeah.
You don't have to get too emotionally invested in it. You sit back with a cup of hot cocoa, and you just let the Hallmark effect fall into your lap.
Yeah, and that's great. Have fun with them. But I wonder if at times, perhaps we become subject to the Hallmark effect, if you will. We've heard the same story over and over again that we kind of know what's going to happen. We as Christians, we have heard the story of the birth of Christ over and over again. And every year we hear it at another time as we recount the birth of Christ, the nativity, and all the things that take place as a result of Christmas. And I think it's great that we continually focus upon the birth of Christ. I think it's great that we take time to celebrate and thank God for sending His Son. But I wonder if at moments perhaps we become subject to the Hallmark effect, that we've heard the story so many times that perhaps we forget its significance. That within the birth of Christ we see the second greatest miracle of all time. The first, of course, being salvation, and the second being that God somehow defied everything and somehow managed to maintain His deity and yet become human all at the same time. Not really sure exactly how that works.
Wow.
But somehow managed to do all that and marrying Himself to humanity.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a gift. I mean, we give gifts on Christmas. God got us. I wonder if there's an exchange policy. Probably not.
No.
But yet He loves us and He cares for us, and we're the ones that He wanted. And so because of His love for us, He sends us Christ. And we see God emptying Himself of everything, yet somehow maintaining His deity and becoming fully man and fully God all at one moment in time, simply because of His love for us.
Yeah.
So as we go throughout our lives, as we go throughout the holiday season, let's enjoy the fun. Let's enjoy the Christmas movies, the Hallmark movies, and all those things. But let's take some time as well to reflect upon the power of what was taking place within the birth of Christ, all because of God's love for us. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you strength.